Today we're going to take a look at the ultimate weapon, and it's probably not what you think. Or hell, maybe it's exactly what you think because, well, it's going to be in the thumbnail. It is the cursor. That's right. This thing, this is the most deadly of deadliest things. It is the one and only Snaptic's cursor. And I want to thank Small Potato TV for suggesting it in my Discord. Also, check out this absolutely beautiful field map that we're going to be taking a look at today. Let's go ahead and see exactly why this weapon can be so powerful. Now for starters, it is primarily meant to be used against other players, but as you can probably see, it really is just me and him. Alright, now thankfully this weapon is incredibly simple. All you have to do, go into the weapons tab, go on over to other, and there it is. Once you have it equipped, you're going to notice you got a cursor in front of you, and it's going to kind of delay based on your camera movement. And you're also going to notice we have cursors circling us. You might be kind of confused here, like, what's with all the damn cursors? Now I know the weapon's called that, but like, is this really necessary? Yes, it is, because everything you see here is functional. For one, you can pick up NPCs, or players. Again, this is mainly meant for players, so all the things I'm showing you, you can do to your friends, and it's going to be way more fun. So please try this out with your friends. It looks like a ton of fun from the videos I saw on the mod page. But yeah, you can pick up NPCs, but not just NPCs, you can even pick up props and pretty much anything else you'd want. It, in a way, is kind of like a fizz gun. And I like it. It's really cool. I love the standard window iconography. It just is so pleasing to the eyes for some reason. But yeah, you can pick things up and you can even freeze it. Again, just like the fizz gun. It pretty much is a fizz gun. Now, oh my god, wait. You can even rotate using E. It's just the fizz gun. Now you might think, wow, that's really all it is, just a retextured fizz gun? Hold on a second, because we're not done yet. For one, what the fizz gun... Wait, hold up. It even makes a mouse click sound. Ah, skeuomorphism is a beautiful thing. What you can do is you can destroy NPCs using this. And yes, by the way, you can use the mouse wheel to reel up and down. It's going to have the same exact controls as the fizz gun. Unlike the fizz gun, which if we go ahead and, well, equip, you can do this all day. And if you try to throw an NPC, it doesn't quite work. But the cursor, on the other hand, you can absolutely yeet the NPCs. And not only can you yeet them, but if you throw them hard enough and with enough force, you can see we did some damage there. Let me go ahead and kind of like shoot them out further. You can absolutely kill the NPCs from the sheer force of the throw alone. And that is the fun part of this add-on, is picking up your friends and just kind of throwing them around and making them ragdoll. It really is something. Now you can, of course, throw them up into the air and watch them go to the sky. Or, of course, you can go ahead and do it the other way by slamming them into the ground. And it really is fun. I messed around with this for a good minute, and I probably forgot to click the record button doing so. What the hell is this ugly looking? Alright, now what else can you do with this? Well, let's go ahead and let these NPCs do their thing. If you're wondering what these cursors around us are, that's right. They're going to act as personal shields. So if I were to go ahead and spawn some Combine, you can see that as they shoot me, the cursors come to the front and create these invalid symbols to, I guess, symbolize the fact that we're being protected. And yes, our health is not going down at all, but it's important to note that these things are not invincible. In fact, you can even see that they are losing some health. But that's pretty cool. So, due to the nature of Windows icons, we are functionally invulnerable, because while they're doing this, we can simply pick up their buddy and, well, send them all the way to the stratosphere, which is probably the most fun way to actually take down an NPC. Now, what if you did want to inflict some serious damage? Well, have no fear, because you can right-click, and you even get these little dialogue boxes popping up. It's insane, and it's even linked to the NPC that you're trying to interact with. Let's go ahead and try Ignite. Yes, you ignite them. And they even have the cool on fire animation as you'd expect. And you can do this as many times as you want. Now you do gotta be careful because that box is a physical entity. So if the NPC were to walk up, you can even see right there his gun was kind of phasing through it. It could be kind of hard to click on it when their physical body is blocking it, but as you can see, when they're just sitting still, it's pretty easy work. Alright, now what if the NPC is simply too powerful for that to be effective? Well, don't worry, because we have another option as you saw there, and that is the boxify option. Now again, on a moving target, it might be difficult to execute this command, but by holding right click and going over to the right, which you don't have to hold right click by the way, you just gotta press it, we're gonna do boxify. And completely kill anything we want by turning them into boxes. Now I do highly recommend you try this with a gore mod, as it looks to be even more insane and hilarious from the videos that I've seen. Alright, let's go ahead and try zombie. Boxify. And the zombie got completely vaporized. It really just is a tongue-in-cheek style of taking something out. I mean, this whole mod is just a joke, and I love it. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't know, yes, you can even boxify ragdolls. So nothing is safe. In fact, you can even boxify the boxes that you boxified from. Alright, so what else can you do in this? Well, we have a few more options. By pressing the R key, we get another physical menu. I love that, by the way. It's not like a HUD element or something. This is physically in the world. In fact, I think even players can see this. We have always active, which pretty much makes it to where, even when we switch weapons, we have the cursors following us at all times, which is pretty dang awesome. We also have the telekinesis option, which, well, that's what actually lets us pick things up. We want to obviously keep that on. We have auto smite. This is off by default, but you really got to see what this does. Alright, so I went ahead and spawned in some zombies, and what do you think is going to happen when they get too close? They're going to get clicked, and when your cursors click on them, they will cease to exist. Now, as you can probably tell, because of the vaporization effect, this is pretty intense. In fact, I don't really think an NPC can even survive this. Go and find out. Here we have an antlion guard. Will our clicks automatically take it out? You guys saw that, right? That was one click. Alright, next up on the list, we have heal cursors. So even if your cursors get a little bit of damage, which they will, and it's going to take a lot of damage to destroy them, you could just heal them. And then next up, we can add even more. That's right. You can add this many cursors. We are the cursor final boss for sure. Oh, and by the way, if you did want to see what it looked like in third person, it looks absolutely amazing. I freaking love this add-on. It is so fun to mess around with. Now let's see what kind of damage we can inflict with these little dudes. Alright, so I did spawn in quite a bit of zombies, and if they did try to swarm me, well, they're gonna be very sorry for doing so, because as you can see, we're invincible, they're getting clicked. I don't know if having more cursors increases the click rate, but they definitely are dying pretty fast. And like I said, while this is going on, you can ignite some of them, you can boxify some of them, you can of course grab some of them and just toss them around if that's really what you want to do. You feel like the ultimate Windows XP god, and that is what I'm trying to go for. That's my life goal. So I'm really happy that someone made a mod that is about this very niche goal of mine. But at the end of the day, you guys are the judge. Is this an add-on that you would use? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts down below. And again, just to reiterate, you can see my physical cursor that I grab things with is a real item that anyone can see. But at the end of the day, I want to know what you guys think down below. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching this until the end. Use code NecrosVideos if you buy G Fuel for a 20% off coupon. And until then, thanks for watching, my friends, and farewell.